today it's raining a little bit, that's why I'm carrying an umbrella, obviously. We are in Jamaica, and we're scheduled to go on a food tour, and it's several hours long. You know, the food and all. We're very excited about that. So we'll hopefully show you some video and some pictures, and it's gonna be fun. So I hope if it's something you enjoy, you might would book it too.
Now, Nyam An Guh Weh is how we say eat and live in our local dialect, which is patois. So congratulations, you just learned your first word of patois. Nyam An Guh Weh, man.
Now what we're having here is BAMMY and mackerel rundown. Now the BAMMY is that triangular shape or half circle shape item when you taste them. Now it was the local staple of the first inhabitants of the island, Taínos. Now it is made from a root vegetable known as cassava. Now how they make the BAMMY? They first get the cassava, they'll grate the roots or chop it really fine. Then they would squeeze out all the water and they'll put the greatest portion on a flat surface to dry for about 2 hours. Then a little salt is added to the mixture. Then they shape it into flat cakes about 3/4 of an inch thick, as you see there. Then it is placed on a griddle or what is known as a Dutch pot to bake for about 5 minutes on each side. And it is cut up, set aside and put for freezing. Now when you're ready to cook the BAMMY, we first soak it in coconut milk for a few minutes. And then it is fried until golden brown, steamed or baked. Enjoy the baked version. You can eat while I'm talking, man.
So here we are today. We are at the Hotel BUENO and it's called the Lobster Roll. This is a gallery for Mr. Joe James. Landed, and he needed food and he needed water, and so this is where he landed, stayed for a year before he was headed to Cuba.
With boiled green bananas, one of plantain, and round one of the center there is known as Johnny cake, aka journey cakes. Now the escovitch is normally eaten during the time of Lent, during Easter time. So escovitch is actually a bastardization of the Spanish word ceviche. Now the Spanish were the ones who brought ceviche to the island, but the Jamaicans then said we're not going to eat no raw fish. So what they did was get the fish, preferably a meaty fish like tuna or snapper, and they would fry that fish and they're marinated in the same vinegar-based marinade that the Spanish would use for the ceviche and make it into our escovitch. Almond drop we would get these. We'd get some brown sugar, you know, spices, nutmeg, cinnamon, and then we would the ginger, and we would cook it in a Dutch pot until it caramelizes, and then we get a banana leaf or some cheese paper, put it over the fire, and then literally drop it in. So I call it almond drop, and dropping it and then to the almond there. Or those who want to make almond milk, they will soak it overnight and get up and get in the morning, blend it, and get your fresh cup of almond milk. So as fresh you'll get almonds, as fresh as you can.
Right off the tree.
Straight from a tree right here. Bounty, Captain Carbline. This was the fruit why that mutiny started on that boat. And so the boss is coming to show us what the sweet potato looks like. You see? There we go. So this is the Dutch oven working at its best. And then if you notice how creative we are, old tire rims. So that's the cold pot there. You smell that? Yeah, man, so come on in.